What's up, everybody? Youth1 Football Director here. I am joined by one of the best athletes in the 2024 class, quarterback Jadyn Davis. Jadyn, thanks for joining me, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good, man. How are you staying active during this, weird situation we have in our society?
Um, Honestly, the quarantine right now it came at like the perfect time because I've been having a little bit of back pain. So being able to just rest and make sure my back's fully recovered before the upcoming season. But now since it's like recovering at a rapid rate, I've been running. We just got a Peloton bike, so get on the Peloton bike. Um, Doing a lot of cardio, doing a lot of core work and stuff like that. Get on the whiteboard. I have a whiteboard in my room. Get on the board, looking at the playbook and all that.
That's awesome, man. And for those that don't know, Jadyn is one of the elite athletes in the country. Under Armour next game, FBU Player of the Year. I wanted to ask you, what did it feel like to be the FBU Player of the Year? How'd that feel for you?
Honestly, it felt great because I grew up. I started going to camp at FB in like fifth grade. And I played on the GFL team in sixth grade, and then I played on Team Carolina recently. So it was great just being able to just go through the whole process and then being recognized as as the best middle school player in FBU.
Yeah, and so at Youth One, we have an Elite 101 where we rank the 101 best players entering their eighth grade season. And as I was putting it together, someone sent me your film, and I was blown away at how talented you were. Just you're really mechanically sound, have a really strong arm for someone your age. Um, I wanted to know how long have you been playing quarterback, and kind of how long have you been taking it serious at a level where you're like, okay, I can see that I could take this somewhere pretty far.
So I started playing quarterback at six. That's the only position I played growing up. Um, I probably started taking it serious, knowing that I had like a chance at it, probably like around fourth grade. I just realized that playing in the league, I had a different mindset than everybody else in the league, and that I took the game a lot more seriously. And people were telling me that I was well beyond my years, so I started putting that in perspective, and then just taking it serious, starting to really train really hard, and then all of it's starting to pay off.
Yeah, and you were the number one ranked quarterback on the rankings that we put out. You have multiple D1 offers now, including Alabama and Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. How did it
Mm,
feel Alabama is like the program in college football. How did it feel
mm.
to get that type of offer as like an eighth grader?
It felt great being that like I've always watched TV and you look up and you see Nick Saban doing interviews. You see Kirby Smart. You see the great players like Tua and Jalen Hurts and Blake Sims, AJ McCarron, all the quarterbacks coming from Alabama. So it was cool just being able to talk to Coach Saban, being able to talk to him. You can see Coach Saban. He is what you get on TV. He's very transparent. He keeps it real. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He tells you how it is. So I really like Coach Saban. And Georgia, I'm originally from Georgia, so it was cool getting an offer from like the home state. And that's been my dad's favorite college team growing up since he's from Georgia as well. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I want to ask you kind of about playing the quarterback position. What is it about that position that you're drawn to? And, is it the leadership on the field? And kind of how did your skill set develop over the years and to get where you are now?
Definitely the leadership part is a big part of it, but also I like to have the ball in my hands and the quarterback touches the ball every play. So that's one of the main reasons I liked it. And what was the question? I forgot.
No, you pretty much answered it. I just wanted to
Okay.
get a feel for the quarterback position. What attributes do you bring to a team, Jadyn, like inside the locker room?
I feel like most quarterbacks are calm, cool. Like I could bring that to me, but I also got a little swag to me. Bring the energy. I talk when I need to talk and get my guys going. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. And I know you've had your share of success on the field, obviously, with having college offers at such a young age, being part of the Under Armour next game, FBU Player of the
Mm.
Year. It's probably going to be hard to pick, but do you have a memorable moment? Maybe it could be a play on the field or an achievement that's really stands out to you as something that's the most memorable.
Uh, Probably the FBU one. Yeah, that's probably the biggest one. Because you got to think there's so many great players in the class in middle school, and just to be recognized as the best, that's pretty great honor.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's probably the one I would pick if I was you too. So I want to ask about some of your goals, some of maybe your
Mm.
immediate goals, and then some of maybe your long-term goals for yourself.
So short-term goals right now, going to a new high school. I'm trying to win the starting position as a freshman, going in, and then yeah, hope because I'm going to a new school. Last year was their first year, and they didn't have any seniors, so they didn't have the best season. So going around and trying to change the program and become a winning program in the state of South Carolina. So that, and then long term, I'm looking up. I've always wanted to win Gatorade Player of the Year. That and eventually a state championship. I want to win a state championship or two or three before I get out of high school. So that's pretty much.
So what attributes or I should say characteristics in a college program are you looking for? Not necessarily which school, but like the characteristics
Mhm.
you desire.
Somewhere that the offense fits me. I like to throw the ball. I don't just run. I like to throw it. Um, a family atmosphere, having a great relationship with the coaches, uh, bonding with the team, the fans, all of it, the town. I like it all.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely awesome. Well, Jaden, do you have any plans for the off season to get yourself ready for your next football season?
Yeah, so right now I'm about to start back throwing with my quarterback coach. We just found a field that's open, so we're gonna start back throwing. Really get on the board because the quarterback position it's mental just as much as it is physical. So get on the board, being able to watch some film from the teams that we're playing this year with my coach, and breaking down defenses, breaking down the playbook, being able to make different kind of throws, getting my arm stronger. I always want to get my arm stronger. Footwork can always be better. Being more mechanically sound, and just becoming a better football player.
Yeah, for sure. And like I mentioned before, when I first saw your film, I thought, wow, like this young man plays well beyond his years in terms of arm
Mhm.
strength, throwing mechanics, accuracy. But in your own words, what are your strengths on the field?
I feel like my strengths are being able to anticipate, being able to know, decipher what the defense is trying to do to me, what the defense coordinator is trying to do. Being able to make plays with my legs if I have to. Being able to fit balls in the tight windows, the deep ball, back shoulder, all that. Um, some of the things I'm trying to work on, probably like just being able to stay in the pocket and not always try to throw on the run a little bit, and keep my eyes downfield. Always try to look for an open guy.
Yeah, and those things will come. I mean, you clearly are a quick learner and quick to put those things you're learning and practice into your game. I mean, your film is amazing, man. I want to ask you a little bit about off the field. What are some things you
Mhm.
like to do that are non-football related that we may not know about?
Uh, like to hang out with friends like every other normal kid. I'm a big sneakerhead, so I like to collect shoes,
Okay.
Jordans. I don't really play the game like that. I play the game once every couple months. I haven't turned the game on since quarantine, to be honest. I still got 2K20 in the little plastics, so I haven't opened that. So yeah, pretty much hang out with friends, collect shoes, hang out with family, bond with family, and that's pretty much it.
All right, man. Well, I gotta ask. I know we've been quarantined. I know you're listening to some music in the headphones.
Oh yeah.
Who do you like, man?
I bump some. Everybody knows me that I like that young boy. I'm bumping
Okay.
young boy, little baby, Gunna. I'm light skinned, so I gotta bump Drake. Uh, a little bit Future. God, that's crazy.
All right, so I'm gonna ask this: if you got to put one artist on to get you hyped before a big game, what's that one artist?
uh, that Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares.
Okay, okay, that'll get you
Yeah,
going.
yeah. I'm a I'm a dog when that comes on.
All right, all right, Jaden. Well, the last thing I want to ask you is there anything about Jaden Davis that we might not know from watching you play football? Just about yourself?
Yeah, just know that if you think I'm good now, just wait until my senior year of high school. It's gonna be crazy.
All right, man. Well, I'm looking forward to that. I've enjoyed. I mean, this is the first time I'm really getting to meet you, but from
Hmm.
afar, I've been following your journey and kind of watching you develop. And you're doing great work, man. Keep pushing, keep doing your thing. This has been my interview with 2024 quarterback Jaden Davis. Jaden, thank you, man.
No problem.